Give it a second, and it'll be live on my channel. Did I even buy the truck? Yes, I did. Okay, let's see what I've got here. Let's see how good these work now. So we need this one. Little color select. Purchase. Then we need this one. Capacity 500K. Now we need the dollied version. Oh, did I buy the tanker yet? I don't think I did. You believe that was all I needed? Alright, let's see what I can do here. Which one is going to be first? This guy is. See how these work, Winston. Get them ready for release on the beta. A little bit of a hop there, but hey, we're hooked to the right place. We have lights. Yep, we got lights. And this has a locking pin to help back it up easier. Turns it more into a B-train style if you lock the pin. Oh, I'm still on intermission. No wonder. Hold on here. I've seen. My bad. I left it on intermission.
Whoops.
Everybody can hear me talking, but they can't see what the fuck I'm doing. Butthead. Let's see what happens here. Let's do X. That should lock the pin, and you'll see when I go around this corner that the dolly will not turn. The other dolly stays solid, and I'm dragging the trailer. That makes it easier to back it up. But let's hit X again. That unlocks it, and she lines back up. They look like they're working pretty good now. I'm just gonna try the triggers, make sure the triggers work. What trailer am I on? Oh god. I'm gonna have to take some Advil. I don't have much in my silos here, but I do need to do another edit to the map, though. I do know that much. There we go. There's my trigger. Loads pretty goddamn quick. We already know that stuff is going to work, because it works on the front trailer. It's going to work on the rear regardless. What we're going to do is we got these two going. We're going to bring them right over here. There go my ducks. Yeah, when I went to redo this map, I had to take all the original trees out. Put in trees for 19. And that is the Kenworth C500. Big truck. Very big truck. And that's one of the custom trailers for it. Big old mud tires on it. Of course, you can't see what I'm talking about. Since I have one person watching, don't know who it is. Don't know where Winston is. I know he wasn't feeling good last night, so he went off before I got home. Olivia, how you doing? Huh? I'm gonna go get you your cushion, Olivia. Because believe it or not, I was a nice guy and I washed it, even though you threw up on it the other day. Oh, go grab that real quick. Look, Olivia, it's your cushion all nice and clean. There you go. That make your day? Oh yeah, she got comfortable in that real quick. Alright. Actually, I'm going to tag Winston here. Let him know that I am awake and I'm alive, barely. Alright, back to the game. Oh, you're going to clean my arm? You're so happy you thought you'd clean my arm? Yeah?
This doesn't do boards. Bummer.
Oh, you need a sawmill?
No, the autoload truck doesn't pick up boards. Pallets, bales, egg boxes, cotton bales.
I've got one that does boards, I think. I don't remember who sent it to me for testing and shit, so.
I'm sure I have one somewhere.
And for anybody that may be watching my stream at any point, stuff that you see on my stream, just because it's on my stream doesn't mean it's mine. I get people that send me stuff for testing. So if you're, one of them bright, intelligent guys like Eagle 355th, go out and claim that I'm stealing people's mods because I'm streaming them, uh, you're brain dead because I actually test mods for people. And when I put them on my stream, I'm showcasing them for these people. So that generates interest in when the mod actually comes out. I'm not like this Eagle 355th guy who will just take the mod and release it and say, look what I did, even though he had no fucking clue what the hell was going on. It's not his, it was never his. Come on, back up. Why am I not connecting? You gotta be just perfect for that. Hey, stop flipping around there, truck. Alright. This is a fuel tanker, so I'm going to take it to the farm. And I'm going to go put some fuel in it.
Oh, pallets. There we go.
Hey, Never. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a better day than I am right now. I have to take some Advil or something. And by something, I mean the fucking muscle relaxers. I had a great day with my grandkids yesterday, and then my oldest daughter said something to my wife about their toilet not working right. And I ended up in there fixing their fucking toilet. Something. We'll make it over there.
That's one of the last things I'd want to do with a bad back.
Especially in their house. Not saying that their house is bad, but where their water shutoff is and where the valve is in the toilet, there's like fucking 6 inches between the edge of the toilet and their fucking lavatory.
I was on my back yesterday doing plumbing, trying to fix a kitchen faucet or replace a kitchen faucet.
Yep.
What makes it worse is it was one of those corner sinks.
Yep, so not only are you trying to reach all the way into the fucking corner, you gotta reach up and behind the fucking sink to get to the nuts that hold the faucet in.
And you got a single narrow door to
Yep.
reach through. So you can't like lay on your back. You got to kind of like go in sideways and yeah, it was nasty.
You're eating a co-ed chicken? The fuck is a co-ed chicken? And I'm just sitting here testing Winston's trailer pack that
Yo.
he's releasing. Hey, there he is.
How you doing?
Sore as fuck, but I'm okay. Seems like every time I have to go to my daughter's house, it's usually to fix something, even when I'm only supposed to be there to visit.
What was you saying about me chicken?
It says you're eating a co-ed chicken.
Cooked chicken. I
C-O-O.
forgot. Yeah, I forgot to put the K.
Oh, okay.
Can't be asked to cook a Sunday dinner, so just having a full cooked chicken.
And what one is it? G. Diesel. There we go. Now I'm filling the truck with diesel. I don't think Winston's feeling very good.
I'm off back to mine anyway. I thought I'd come and say hello.
Yeah. So you like the post that I made earlier? And I pinned it?
Yeah.
It's just going to grow because I'm just going to keep editing that list and adding more to it.
Can't fault you.
Nope. It's time these people are brought to public and not a private list like that other one that I've got. John Miller sent me the private list No, they need this needs to be public. People need to know who these people are. So yeah. Oh,
Right, see you in a bit.
all right. I'll be here. I hope, if God wills it. Damn, moving that camera like I have on the new tripod, I can actually see more of my driveway. So I'll be able to see anybody walking up my pathway. I gotta get out there, start my Jeep, drive it around the park, see if I can switch places with the other Jeep, move the car over. They all run. The car's gotta be boosted. Yeah, I got a webcam, but it faces out my window. So while I'm streaming, I can see what's going on, in my driveway, up my walkway, whatever.
Yeah.
That, and I had some asshole come in here one day. Oh, you're a fat fuck, this, that, and the other thing. Go eat another candy bar. Yeah, so guess what? You get to see my driveway now. Until you're in my fucking shoes and you learn you can't walk fucking very long. Yeah. God damn. I have definitely got to fix the triggers on this shit. They fill up slow.
So I'm gonna have to figure out how you pick up the board pallets on this map because it's not lumber pallet, it's not a regular pallet.
I could have sworn I had a flatbed that picks up board pallets.
So I've got an autoload trailer that has a lumber pallet pickup type, and that's not picking up the board pallets.
It's still not picking up. Then they've got it listed as something else. Then probably.
Right.
I mean, the trailer might be saying it's this, but the pallet might be called something else. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh.
So I get to try my telehandler skills.
I'm doing pretty good with that. Oh, pretty damn good. I usually use a front loader, though. Usually.
Yeah, I probably should. It'd be heavier, weighted better, but I guess I didn't think of that.
These tests I'll work on these. Probably another month or so, these trailers will come out. But we want to test them. Joe and I will get them up on the server and we'll test them up there. And if they all work all right, Winston will probably release them in a month or so. Except I got to do something about these triggers on this map. They are so deathly slow.
Oh, there's the train. I knew it was coming. Glad I didn't decide to cross the tracks.
I'm going to exit stage left here. Come on, come on, come on. Fill liters per second, 20? No shit. No wonder it's taking so fucking long. 20 liters per second. My God. Gas station. I'm not gonna worry about the regular gas stations. Save. Olivia, quiet. I don't know why I've got all these in here. I gotta clean some of these out. I don't need to edit everyone.
Hey, let's see if this works.
One way to find out.
Oh.
Yes, Ashley. Coming in here to pick on the puppy, are you? That one's already done. All right, good. Okay, whatever you're going on about out there. All right, zip this up. We'll try it again. She come in here and pet you, Olivia? Dun, dun, dun. What? What is it? Nobody out there. Except for the neighbor fucking around with her car. There's nobody else out there, Olivia. See, now that she can see the neighbor out there, she's quieted down. Wonder if my package from Amazon is out for delivery.
Yeah, I got something coming from Amazon too.
Yep, out for delivery. I had to buy this other book too, but I ain't got the money right now. It's only $3.99, but I do not have the money right now. Oh, he's got two of them out already? I just bought this one. Now I can buy the other.
What you read?
Oh, Terry Goodkind's new books.
Yeah, science fiction or something.
Fantasy fiction.
Gotcha.
Looks like I am done zipping. Well, I'm back to 1.64 gigabytes. How the fuck did I end up back to 1.64 gigabytes? That's confusing because when I zipped it the other night, it was 1.3.
All right, I gotta go see what the wife's up to. Talk to you later. Be good.
I will. It's going much faster. Yes, he did add a counter to the side of it. Where's your donkey going? Oops. That's good enough. That's good enough there too. So let's bring them down here and drop them to see if the fuel trigger comes up. And these have a locking pin as well. Either it's because I am full of fuel or something else. So let's see here. What do I have that I know is not 100% full? Let's try this one. No, it says that's full too. This is my Robillard flats mat. It's one that I created. This is not the map that someone is handing around on Facebook groups. This is actually my actual map. The one that's on Facebook that's being tossed around is the beta, very early version of this map. And it's being given out by somebody without my permission. Which, since the map is copyrighted to me, is actually illegal. It was okay. My daughter has all decided to take off and go shopping and whatnot, but I got to spend the rest of the time with my grandkids, and I was fine with that. Alright, I thought these had fill triggers on them. Maybe I gotta run these things down on fuel before it'll actually do anything. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna get a actual public release for a while or not. Not until we get the unscrupulous dickheads out there under control. Why is there a fill pipe out in my field? That's not supposed to be here. Okay, I'll have to look in the editor to find out what the hell that is. I have a feeling I know what it is, but why it's there, I don't know. It should be underground and hidden because it's not needed. No, water mod isn't in. I think it's part of the original placeable use for the cows. Some parts of it may not have been fully removed. No big deal. I'll find it, sink it, and hide it. Oh. I was going to replace all the factories on the map with actual working factories, and I've kind of run into a problem. And that is that all my mission systems work on the old factory bases. So, yeah. I'm going to make up some spots for some placeables so people can put their own factories in. Well, I rarely have time to play on anything but the stuff that I'm creating because I got to test it. I can't do much with these until I have some grass so I can at least move bales. So that or buy a bunch of pallets, and I don't want to do that right now. And I gotta move that anyway. What comment? Who's that? Is that Winston? You made it. You're alive.
Huh?
You made it. You're alive.
Yeah, somewhat. I'm working on my Russian Euro truck to cover one I've been trying to convert for months. You still on Twitch, or you?
I'm still on Twitch.
Yeah, on Twitch.
I thought you could fill up off your fuel trailer. No, maybe, yeah.
No, not yet. I'm still working on that.
They've got fuel in them.
Oh yeah, there's fuel in, but you gotta bring it to like yeah, you have a fuel storage say on your farm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to see because I should be able to do this just a separate fuel trailer itself. Because I might make it just a straight up fuel tanker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then have another one for something else. So. Have you tried the sawmill yet?
No.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had to do the. There's an XML in one of the folders. There's for the JavaScript stuff. So you gotta if you write it in, I was like, why isn't it showing up? Why isn't the text showing up? It was like, then I realized I had to go in and physically put in the text for the other story.
No, I'm just playing through right now. I feel like crap. I helped my daughter fix their fucking toilet yesterday, which was stupid. And I just barely got all your trailers purchased, and now I'm going through and gonna go fertilize all these fields, and then I'm gonna work on other things. I just readjusted all the fill triggers for the fertilizer, fuel, silage, or not silage, slurry, and all that stuff. Seeds. Sped them all up.
Yeah.
They all took off yesterday while we were at my daughter's, and my three daughters took off. Left us with the grandkids with my other son-in-law. Not a problem. We got time to spend with our grandkids, even though our daughters all took off. They went to buy shoes, and then they went out again, got tattoos, and whatever. I hate tattoos personally, but
Good to have money, eh?
I think Kayla paid for the tattoos.
Hmm?
I think Kayla paid for the tattoos.
That's the Texas one?
No, Tennessee one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jason.
That was me, Snowbird Gaming,
I,
was
I,
watching
I
there.
figured that's who it was.
Boy, I was gonna try to tell you, Hazard County's got some factories in there, and you don't need to have the global script.
Hmm. Did you see who
Cause
else is watching the channel but not saying
uh,
anything?
I'm not seeing who it was in there.
There's somebody else in here watching.
Oh, I think I kind of got an idea who.
Hmm.
I think you was saying something earlier in the channel about that person.
Hmm.
I think.
I was.
I got my international paystar back. He got the textures fixed on it, and I sent to Sean Thorpe to get the lights on it.
Hmm.
But the guy put my truck on the expandable Freightliner truck.
Put your
But
truck on Expendables
yeah,
Freightliner.
he put it on the expandable
How
Freightliner
many years
chassis.
you got?
Huh?
How many years does it have?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
I wanted its own chassis, but I can't find anybody that will put it on a regular chassis. They'll
Well, they
put
could
it
pick
on.
some. They could pick a better base than something from Expendables.
Yeah. Well, would you be able to fix it? Put it on a regular
I
chassis?
don't have time.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I really don't have time.
No.
because
I'm already behind on my own work.
Yeah, he's got stuff that's got to be released, and he doesn't even have it all done yet.
No, exactly. I got to get that release stuff done. I just got well, I got all but one of the Patreon stuff done for this month. The other one I still got to do the XML work. And But I got to get the two maps ready for release, bunch of mods, and then there's my mining map. I'm doing using a new base for it so I can get my mining map done. And that's going to take me most of the month with a few other mods I got to do. So
I found a really nice chicken hen thing area. You turn on a machine and it automatically puts your egg pallets on your eggs boxes on a pallet and everything itself.
Hmm.
You don't have to do nothing to put it in. You don't have to put it on a pallet.
Hmm.
I
Interesting.
found that. Yeah, it's really neat. And you can see the chickens, and it's like a robot going in the machine, robot going in the egg lane. Put that on my farm, and that's really neat.
what was I got to finish work editing a factory. It said we're making. Well, it made longboard pallets, split wood pallets, and I added in the empty pallets to the script. And the way this one is done, you don't have to go into the hit R to go into the menu to start or anything. You just put the wood chips in for fuel and the trees in for product, and that's it. She automatically starts.
Huh. I got a crop storage where you put like sugar beets and potatoes, and it mixes it, and it turns it into pig food.
Hmm.
I just put that on my map. It's really neat how that works. Smoke starts smoking and everything, and then you go up to the trigger and you get your pig food, or
Well,
you could.
that's not technically a factory. That's more of a what do you call that, Jim? Just a production.
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 That's production, not a factory. It's a big
Oh,
difference. Because if you just fill up a truck with it and there's no like it doesn't actually sign pallets, whatever, it's only considered a production, not an actual factory.
oh. Well, anyways, the chicken is I think must be production too because you go over and turn the machine on and it starts putting egg boxes on pallets.
Hmm.
Well, that's easy to do because I mean, you looked at 17 before you had to walk around. Even 15, I think it was maybe even 13. Um, you walked around and pick up the eggs, and then they had this one where all the eggs would show up in a cage that had straw in. I mean, it's all run by it's still all run by the
Same scripts,
machine and chicken coop.
basically.
So instead of spawning one box of eggs in this square, they just got it changed up so that it puts the pallet down and then spawns so many egg boxes. So it's still all run by the same. You just got to know how to put the lines in.
Yeah, I I got a nice I found a nice building off in that Hazard County map. Found good stuff off that Hazard County map. Found some really found some really neat shit in there. A big old 4X map based out of Georgia.
Mm. Well, hopefully my cat pack will be ready soon. Jim's got it there for testing right now.
Yeah, I see he was testing it.
I gotta get some bales going here, so I'm getting
I
fields ready and
Mm.
I know you see five
I still
nine.
haven't found that auto load mod that's separate from the actual mods.
mm,
Have you
Because
seen
I
five
know he put
nine?
it out.
Have you seen five nine's cat 680 he just released yesterday?
no.
Yeah, he just released a cat truck, and it's a 680 cat.
You gotta remember I ain't been home till last night,
Oh
so
yeah,
and
five nine released it yesterday.
I'm avoiding
You
most
got a
of the
link
stuff
for
on the
that?
internet this morning because I'm annoyed.
What Winston?
Got a link
You
for
got
it.
a link for that cat?
Yeah, I'll get you a link here. Yeah, it's a really cool truck, 680.
It's like this idiot in old school farming sitting here arguing with me about giants owning it the minute you make it. No, they do not own it. The minute you create an object and you save it, you create a timestamp and a location stamp and all that shit digitally on your computer of when that mod was created, and that copyrights it to you, not Giants. Giants terms of service is a forced terms that you have to sign in order to play a game, which is not upholdable in a court of law to be coerced. That's like the government trying to say, hey, you have to pay this if you don't buy, health insurance. It's called extortion, which they think gives them a legal right to claim anything that you do. Doesn't work that way. Even NASCAR lost against me. Because the minute I created it, the minute I saved it, it was one of my created works. You can't claim it. That goes for anybody stealing somebody's mods or anything like that. If
Well, let's go for that's like the ones who did the global script. Like they don't want anybody. They don't want anybody to have the actual scripting in their like part of their maps until after. Like they saying basically after the platinum edition, like they did they did the same thing in 17.
well, they're probably
I mean,
waiting for Giants to pay them for the script.
well, like I said, there was one person that he streamed it, and he had, like I said, he had the scripting built into his map, and he said on live stream that he was going to release this. I said after at the end of the streams. So I said, like I said, the Global Comedy Script just took him to court and won it
Yep,
because they own the copyright to the Global Comedy Script.
yep.
They did it right. They actually
Oh,
did up the when they created it. They actually went and
that was
they
cool.
did like applied for to get it copyrighted, right?
hmm Yeah, and the minute you apply, the minute there's a timestamp, date stamp, it's copyrighted. Now, whether they actually get the copyright is another thing, but the fact that they created it on their computers, they have a digital timestamp. So, as an artist, a content creator, or whatnot, it's digitally copyrighted to you if you were the one that created it. That's like that model I bought and sent to you. I bought the rights for that, and then I gave you the model, so now you have the rights to that model. You paid for the copyright. Now you own that copyright on that model. So we bring that into this game. That is not Giants. Giants cannot claim that. And if they do, you can take them to court and sue them.
Mm.
That's
But
simple.
I can tell you one thing. This guy never had my permission to use any of the stuff that they took from my mods.
hmm
Because no, this guy, he put my dump that's on my peat. and
Yep.
also on my GMC on the back of the cat.
Yep.
That's my dump, and I'm almost guaranteed that that's the front of my cat.
All right. Do I have everything fertilized? I have a massive headache. I've taken Advil. It's not helping. My
But he
back
never
is
he asked no
killing me.
permission to use
Oh.
that on my take that off of my truck and use it.
That truck right there, Winston, is on Humster. Exact truck like that on Cat.
No,
That's
I'm
on
talking about the
Humster.
dump on the back.
The dump.
I'm talking about the dump on the back of the cat. It's off my fucking truck
I don't know.
because I built the freaking thing. Because I didn't convert my GMC to dump over. I took the dump and put it over on my Pete dump, and that's where he got it to.
Where is the sawmill under miscellaneous?
It should have its own tab on the. You got a fourth tab over, and then you should see you should actually see the sawmill picture.
Uh, did I not turn it on? I probably did not turn it on. That's probably why I'm not seeing it. Save game. Quit game. I mean, I already had the cat trailers in here, so that's probably why they were already up.
That's my heavy
there.
hull bumper. That looks like a Mack truck there. There's a Freightliner.
Yeah, like somebody was complaining about Buster's trucks being released to somewhere else.
Mhm.
Buster put out here yesterday. Buster he says, okay, I understand and need to make my position clear. First, let's all get on the same page. We all we all love to play farming simulator. Second, I really enjoy modding as well. My personal skills and programming background fits this hobby. Passion of mine like a glove. So I acquired MP servers. One per at first now we have anyone community can join. Only need to get into Buster's community TeamSpeak to find out. See pin post for info. I later set this group up so we could post updates on mods and happenings on the maps. Finally, I'm seeing some conversations about others outside the group get the mods. It is not very hard actually after beta release. Some come to the group and get them. For first release, the groups always is the place to get them.
Too
But
big.
once they have been out there for a while, anyone joining an MP server that has them obviously now that has them since they have to download them to join the MP server. So just to be clear, I want the mods to be used. So it really doesn't matter, but thank you for the concern.
Mhm.
That's what he said yesterday, and I agreed with him on that.
Man, I got the sawmill going in here, but this thing is fucking huge. All
Oh,
right.
is it
That's
production
actually the
sawmill?
smaller one.
Oh, I see what you got. You got the Canadian ones.
I got them at the Dollarama. Yeah, the ours actually look like Maple Leafs.
The
You
ones I
know,
got coming do too.
like it come to me yesterday or since yesterday. If you don't want your mods to be passed around, don't give them out.
Mm. That's
Well,
why
I
when
finally got the mower pack. The mower pack is complete. Just needs final testing.
well, you take my map. This map was not publicly released. It was privately released.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's being passed around on a certain person's fucking group. And it's not supposed to be. And somebody said the same thing to me. And I wrote right back at him and said, it's a private release. This person is sharing it with any Tom, Dick, and Harry in his little fucking group of merry thieves. Well, yeah, I
That's
guess that
true.
is a different story. Yeah, that's called theft. He goes, yeah, that is theft. This map is not public. Therefore, if I give it to you, it is given to you in confidence that you don't give it to all your little buddies.
Yep.
You don't put it on servers. You don't do anything with it. And here it is being shared around in this fucking group. The worst part
Crazy.
is they all sit there and defend and support him. So it's okay to support a thief, but it's not okay to support the original person that created it. And when the original person that created it stands up for themselves, the people in these fucking groups, oh, you're just fucking crying. No, your buddy, who you're defending, stole something that was not his.
Well, just wait. He's gonna get it in the end. Just trust me. He's gonna piss off the wrong person, and he's gonna disappear from the, not just from the modding communities, from everywhere. Because you can only push it. You can only push people so far. But people do have a limit.
So he's already pissed off Papa Smurf, which is not
Yep.
someone that you want to piss off. One,
Nope.
for who he is, and two, you're aggravating someone that's fucking sitting there dying from fucking cancer because you're a complete fucking moron. What does this thing take? What do I got to put in here?
Wood chips and wood.
So the fuel is wood chips?
Yep.
All right.
If you get a dump truck, you can use the dev command to fill up your dump truck.
I brought a fuel tanker over with fuel in it, thinking, well, this is going to take fuel because everything seems to take fuel.
Well, I could change it,
No, no,
but that's why, because when you get wood chips come out afterwards, you can use the wood chips to come out to keep fueling the machines. Huh?
no. Let me bring this back over to the farm and I'll go get me a chipper and a trailer. It won't take me long to fill this fucking thing. I don't know why I'm going around the car. Just go this way. Nope, a couple of trees got to be moved.
Yeah, you think? Any closer to the road, and they'll be in the way of your AI traffic.
I hope that guy releases that Chevy box truck.
I
That's
already got a box truck.
old, an old '79 box truck, just a 1-ton dually box truck. I hope it releases it. He's talking about it. And make a factory placeable, and you put it in the map and use global. I wonder if it works.
Probably.
You can put factories in your, you can have them in your map, but they still have to, you still have to have the global script separate from it anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, make it as a placeable, and then use the global script for it.
You don't follow Rickyville very well, do you?
Nope.
Rickyville is got. I mean, they've already found how many fill types you can have max in the map. It's 256. And they got that many factories. It's not funny. As a matter of fact, they had to cut back on some factories because they don't have the fill types for it.
Yeah, he's gone a little
And
overboard there
they
with his
got some of theirs
factories.
built into the map too.
Yeah, we're looking at his website page. I don't really care for factories too much, anyways. I just rather have production. It's farming, not it's not Factoryville.
Yeah.
It's Farmville, not Factoryville.
Speak for yourself, son. I'd rather be making stuff in the factories and then plowing a fucking field. Remember, I grew up in a mining town, not a farm.
I grew up on a farm.
And if they wanted if they wanted strictly farming, they wouldn't have put modding into the fucking game.
Hmm.
That's why modding's in the freaking game, so we can play it the way we want to play it.
But
Each person will play it the way they want to play it. That's it.
yep,
Factories
like
are
me.
good in one way, and some people don't
And I
like
wouldn't be
them.
spending
So
Yeah,
months on learning a factor skip just to not put it just to not use it.
I'm more into farming and logging.
That's like, oh, it's not realistic. Of course, it's not realistic. That's the whole point. My rigs hold 9 million. When I'm working on them, if they're testing stuff, I have 9 million liter capacities in my vehicles. But when I release them, there's usually 1 to 2 million. But there's usually an option for standard capacity, and then I work, and there's like four different. You got four different options for capacity. That way you can play it realistically, or you can up the capacities and play it like normal people play it.
Like this tractor, someone posted on Mod Hub. Who in the heck would want a big, humongous chrome exhaust on a case tractor? Big, humongous thing, like it's going to be like a race tractor or something.
uh,
500,
don't be
500 horsepower.
don't be surprised. I've seen tractors like that out in the field.
I seen a video yesterday that said of a tractor doing a tractor pull, and even though he had it all souped up and everything, said he started pulling that thing, and the engine just disappeared out of out of the tractor. He had the torque too much on it.
Yep.
And I've seen another
Hey,
one,
Obies.
and I've seen this tractor before. It has two, it has two turbo diesel engines in the front of this thing. And this is it's not like a farming tractor. It's more of a show tractor for tractor pulls. But I mean, this thing, this guy's had this now for I say probably about 50 years,
Hmm.
and he enjoys having that one piece of equipment that he can go. I said just have fun with. People love it. People love the show.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is a badass. This is a badass Chevy.
It'll give you a run for your money on a drag strip.
I hope he does release that. It's got to be like a 69 or a 79 box truck.
No,
That'd be awesome to carry my eggs in.
unzip.
I don't know if I'd want a truck that old because they were not known for their suspension, and you want to carry eggs in it.
Well,
You may want to go for like a newer Dodge or whatnot that's got that cushy ride in it, like a Cadillac.
Hmm. Yeah, you want to have your eggs delivered in one piece. You don't have them delivered as scrambled eggs.
it's in Colorado and it's in Yukon. Yeah, Underdog Modding is releasing it. I don't need no humongous truck to haul eggs.
Then you use the in-game one. That's not a big truck.
I like to have a box truck because
Okay, first thing first, his outside camera is under the truck, looking up at the truck.
Huh?
The cat set.
Oh. That link I sent you?
By the way, ADub modding is also a thief. Jason.
Oh, is it? A-Dob?
ADubs.
Yeah, A-Dub.
Yeah, he's literally taking people's mods off Patreons and putting them on his own Patreons.
I don't know. I was wondering who in the heck it was. Because I know he's posting a lot of stuff on ModHub.
Stuff that's not his. He's got Winston's loaders on ModHub, and they're still in the fucking Patreon for beta testing. He took them from the Patreon and posted them. Because he's a fucking moron and a thief. And a liar. And feel free, A-Dub, or Eagle, go tell your little buddy A-Dub, because I know you're watching, Eagle. I'm not fucking stupid. But go tell your little buddy A-Dub. Feel free to come over here and fucking defend yourself. Because we know what you've done. We actually have a link to
And
his Patreon.
then we also know his real name too.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure FDR and some of the others that he's stolen mods from and put on his Patreon would love to see his page.
Gee, what a coincidence that he's also got my cat mud flips that actually move on the back of the rig.
Hmm.
And let me check the frame. Let's see how part of that's hidden.
And that Dodge Power Wagon of Winston's that he released with the plow frame? Yeah, Lambo actually did that. He didn't put the plow frame on it. But he can claim he did it. He got it from Lambo's Patreon. He's a fucking thief, a liar. Yeah. And worse.
Oh, just a note.
Mm.
That's not a CT680. That is an actual 660.
Oh, what is it?
Just because he's got different frames on the back doesn't mean nothing. It's still a 660. Because the cab is identical to mine. And the textures may be done differently, it's said inside, but that is actually a 660 cab.
Hmm.
I know my cat. Considering my buddy got a real one of these and got one of these in real life, drives it for a living. And for the country to believe, yes, it does have chrome on it.
They got a lot of cats in Michigan here. A lot of road workers.
We got tomcats and Siamese cats and. And the tabby cat.
Tabby cat. Dare I ask?
Nope. Here you not have.
Probably a good thing then. Well, you enjoy your maple cookies over there. Mine will be here sometime.
Well, one of your two packs of maple cookies over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fucking woman. One of those is mine. What? Wench. She don't bring me a bottle of Advil. She didn't get shit. I gave her my goddamn PayPal card to get me fucking Advil because I need some. I'm gonna make me a little road out of here. I made a road in, now I'm making a road out. then I'm going to go dump these. I'm going to assume they'll dump straight out of the overloader. Assuming, but we know what that can get us, right? There we go.
Yeah, I gotta go and fix that Max spreader camera. Go inside, it's upside down.
Well, if you want to go fix something, go over to my daughter's and fix the fucking flapper in her toilet.
Uh-oh, what's wrong with that?
Apparently they got the wrong size.
Mm.
Well, they went to Walmart and they got the universal kit that does the valve and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, little did we know that apparently their toilet doesn't have a 2-inch fucking flapper in it. It's got a 3-inch. Universal kit only comes with a 2-inch. It's like, what the fuck?
Max income, max
Alright. I've still got wood chips left. Look at that, Winston. Let's just unload that right there. I'll just buy another tractor before I'm done for the farm. Now I need to get some logs. So we're going to do this the easy way.
I was just asking if you were able to put a third axle and rear attacher on this beautiful Coke trailer, please, as I love road trains and would love to have this a setup in my F17 game. Yet, sorry, not gonna happen, son. I don't do 17 anymore.
Oh, come on. 17 is where it's at, man.
Nope. People may still play 17, but I'm done with 17. Piss me off, I'll put a third axle on the trailer attacher and put it in 19.
What's nice is where I didn't have to put sawmill. I actually own the forest over there.
Well, I just noticed Opie's is in good.
Yeah, he's watching.
I'm just working on this top secret project I can't not want to say nothing about.
Top secret project.
Yeah, I haven't even told you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hang on, that's
What? I was just doing Mission Impossible.
yeah, I was going. I thought that's what it was. You're an asshole, you know that.
I try. Oh, come on,
I
fall
gotta see if
down,
I can get
tree.
the yeah, I gotta see if I can get the auto load wood on my those big boss modding trailers I converted over to ones that stack
Yep.
on top of each other.
Yep.
And my Peterbilt log truck.
Well,
I may do that.
you've
I
got
may-
the
I may
timber
take
runner,
that off of
so
that version. Yeah, but no, I might take the log truck off that Peterbilt version and put it on the new Peterbilt.
yeah, good.
Because I mean, the new Peterbilt is decked out now. I mean, I want to get the other color select put in for the rims and do the rims color select on that one. And because what I might do is, if it's possible, I can take have the chrome rims color select and the cat rims color select. Right?
Mhm.
Take a bit of work, and then have them so that no matter which of the two you choose, you'll always have the color select on those two rims. The Mayhem ones won't be color select. That's the only thing. That's like I got the 3 skins on it. Right, the John Deere, the rope, and at the master trailers, but I also put a color select skin so that there's no decal on it.
No, don't land on it. Yes.
Yeah, yesterday I asked Buster the community if he could help me do an edit of his flatbed truck, and he said he would. Because I changed the GMC truck into a flatbed truck, and he said he'd get the straps working on it.
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell you did to the other truck.
I don't know. I don't know.
I got a Peterbilt flatbed, and I'm turning my. I was working on a GMC flatbed actually with Jake body on it, but
Yeah,
when I lost that hard drive at that time, I lost all my progress.
man, because
But I still got the original files. I'd actually work on that. But I got a flatbed truck, so I'm not worried.
Mhm. It worked good too.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck am I stuck on here? Come on, tree. Whee! It's not stuck no more.
well, I'm gonna get me some lunch here, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep.
I'll take a ham and cheese sandwich if you got one.
Well, I got me some pasta I'm gonna eat.
You.
Some macaroni pot cheddar pasta. Mm-mm-mm. See you later.
All right, catch you
Yeah.
later. All right, that's probably enough trees for now.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I ate a tree.
I actually drive interior view when you got views like that,
Yeah, I could.
so I can actually see where I'm fucking going.
Come on, pick it up. Wood goes in
Right straight
here.
ahead of you.
What's that?
Right straight ahead of you.
Right here on the
Yeah.
side piece here.
Yep.
Let's see. And there we go. We are producing.
Trust me, it can hold a lot of wood. A couple 100,000 for sure.
Now it's just a matter of letting it run.
Mm-hmm. And you got 3 storage buildings in there too. One for
I
each
saw
product.
that. I saw that. My sell points here. So I was thinking if I could get this building set up like that, we've got doors all the way around it where product could be placed in front of it. Then a wood input somewhere.
You mean for storage, you mean?
No,
Or a
no,
sell
no.
point?
For the actual factory. That way it would fit in the original footprint that I've got everything set up in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, the other one's way back there where the sell point is.
Well,
But we could have these building as storage on this map.
you need 3 because it's 3 different products.
Well, got the one I'm standing on, that one, and then one over here.
Okay, so we use the 2 that look similar for the longboards and the split wood because it's the same, approximately the same length pallet,
Mm-hmm.
and then use the other building over there, that one there for the empty pallet.
Mm-hmm.
Can you go back to the sawmill? Because I mean, if I got to move everything to sawmill's not that hard because I just got to replace the building and readjust
It's just the building, yeah.
marker.
There's the sawmill.
No, I'm talking about the sawmill you want to use.
Oh, shit. That's the original sawmill for the map. I mean, we could use this one. I just have to figure out how to reposition shit. Remove that building back there, I guess. I don't know.
Well, see, right here, stop for a second. See where that wood pile is at?
Mm-hmm.
You just walk by. Would you just walk by?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the empty pallets show up when you're standing on it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about. I'm looking right at it.
Okay, yeah, that pile there is where the empty pallets are. You wouldn't have to move the building that's there, the little tiny shack, because it should fit there with that shack there. And on the other side, where you got that extension coming out, is where the longboards and the splitwood pallets is on the front. So, did you go around to the front?
I mean, where I got my water tower.
Remember your screen behind me. So
Yeah,
yeah, see that
we got the long ramp that comes out for where pallets would be coming out.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we can't do that.
Mm.
Because right now, that's actually sitting where the, because you go back to the other one, you'll see what I'm talking about. That view, the tower is technically not in the way, but if you move the water tower, whatever, to the right, over where that red and white pole is at, it'll clear up a lot of space there for the splitwood pallets and part of the longwood pallets, right?
Yeah. See, there's no water trigger here for the tower, so that could be moved.
Okay, well then if you get rid of that, then you can, because if we want to move the water tower to the other side of the machine if you want to, and then I can take the. Can you stop moving for a second? Look at the tower and stop moving for a minute. Okay, you stop now.
No.
Okay, well, right now, okay, pretty perfect. Where the red and white flagpole is at, or
Mhm.
whatever that pole is,
Light pole.
in
Yeah.
that corner is where the the split wood pallets start. All the way to the left side where that ramp is to is split wood and long wood pallets. All I got to do is take those two transforms, rotate them 90 degrees, and put them and stack them in front of that the conveyor that comes out there.
Okay.
So this way they're turned 90 degrees. You still have lots of access to get to them. The pile to the right of the pole may have to be moved, and the tower definitely would have to be moved. But this way you wouldn't have to change the actual shape of the building. It can go back where it is, and you'll still have room to store your products. Will still have place to form, and the lumber still goes in the same spot in the wood chips, doesn't it?
Um.
Now you can go around the other side.
Well, I got the pond. I'm gonna have to move my cell point. I do know that. I've got the pond here. This is where you would normally load logs or unload, but yeah, we'd have to do some figuring back here, I guess. Let me move out so you can see the whole factory. There. Because there's a wood chip pile, so I'd have to move the dryer,
Yeah.
the dust dryer, sawdust dryer, whatever. Wood
Well,
chip
technically no. Because it's if you set up as a placeable and you got the coordinates, you can load it from its own mod,
dryer.
right? You can load it from its own mod and have the coordinates set. You just got to make sure you call that the XML from that. You got to the name of the mod in the items XML. That's all,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that way you should be able to place it directly where that's to without having to move anything. Well, I'll have to export it to building and put in the mod, but because your building is a little different.
Yeah, mine's the old style, but I do believe
Yeah.
this building actually came from the new maps. So it's being called from data files.
Actually, I think that thing came from 15.
Yeah, but it's being called on the data files.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's technically it is my building I got in my
Right.
placeable, but the only difference is it's got pieces added onto it,
Mm-hmm.
pieces that don't really need to be there.
I mean, hell, if we could figure out how to get the pallets to spawn on here, we just drive up to it with a forklift, pick them off,
No,
boom.
no, I wouldn't even chance doing that. I don't want to do that
Mm-hmm.
because if you look, that piece does not belong there, right?
Well, it did on this
But
one.
like I said, I'll get it done. It's going to take me a while to do it.
I'll get. Actually, the map is uploaded. The one that I've got right here is just slightly
Uh,
different, but that's just because I moved stuff outside the map.
uh,
But it'll give you. You could use it as your guide to how to put the thing together here. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because the water tower is just for decoration, so that can be shoved anywhere around here.
Yeah. Well, see, like I said, I'm gonna take the concrete base off. But I might have to lower it just to here to the map, but I'm not sure. But like I said, the placeable coordinates will get me that anyway. What I'll do is I'll see if I can import in. I'll see if I can load mine into the map and
Right.
use the coordinates because this is in the placeable holder, is it or
Placeholders. It would be in placeholders if it was a factory or
no? No, but yeah, but there is a coordinate for that specific building, though, isn't it? Or it's all in pieces.
this.
You should have a transformer in its own, right?
It should be, yeah. Woodpecker,
Okay,
sawmill,
what
or
I'll do is
whatever.
I'll try to get it as close as I can to see if I can get mine in and placed where yours is at. And then what I'll do then is I'll put your building in and then start editing it until I get it as close to that as I can, leaving myself the room for the palette, basically.
I can tell you real quick. Let the map load and edit here, and
Mm.
then I'll just go over,
Okay,
click on the building, and we'll see where it is. Right?
okay. Well, you check that. I'll be right back.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah, I gotta get
I'm just watching for
check.
Amazon to come up with my cookies. Maybe Olivia will wake up and say, hey, they're here, they're here. Your cookies are here. Yay. Can I have one? Alright, here we go. God damn, my windows have moved a wee bit. I must have been working on something else. Checking for errors and all that good crap. And I gotta load the map anyway, I gotta go move some trees. Let me see. This. Oh shit, I gotta bring this over more. Water tank. So that actually, I can probably. Yeah, I'll throw the water tank over here somewhere. I'll move it right there. There we go. That's a good place for the water tank. So that's already out of the way. Now this. So that is the debarker hull. So there's the coordinates for the debarker hull. But that's inside this transform group. So yeah, we got a little bit of an issue. Unless I move it outside this transform group. Deco import, is that zeroed? Alright, so let's go debarker hull. Deco import. There we go. There's the actual coordinates for the debarker hull separated. That'll make it easier for him when he goes to bring that sawmill that we were looking at into the map. This way he'll have coordinates to put it into the XML. Then we'll just make this building disappear afterward. We'll take this cell point. Shit, where to put the cell point? Then we'll have to probably rearrange some things here so we can get the pallets from the back side. Or no, we can get back there and put sawdust or whatever in. Our wood chips in. Because our logs go in, I think right here. So this is got to be moved. Where to put that? Good question. Could probably put it over here maybe. Move the cell point over to where this stack of wood is and then move that. Although moving that is a bitch. It won't be too hard. I gotta move these anyway. So I can take that cell point and put it here. Move this wood stack. God knows fucking where. Yeah. I'm gonna go move some trees while I wait for him to come back. Alright, I think that'll do that. I do believe I've already been down that road 2 or 3 times now. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here. So let's go put this back over here so you can see what we're talking about. And I gotta go edit some placeables. Because that pipe that's in my field is being called by a placeable. Well, you gonna load or what here? Oh, there we go. I forgot the other one was saving, so. I also gotta do something in my other building too. I got to move the crane that's in there. So right now you can't put a truck in there with a trailer. You gonna load it or what? Not like it when you do this while you're saving. Okay, what the hell is calling that? Where is that coming from? It's not showing in here. Hmm. No, I'm really confused. It's not being called from this. No idea what the hell's calling that. I gotta figure out what the hell's calling this thing. Being called from replaceable because it's not in the map when the map is loaded. So one of these is being a pain in my ass. It looks like one of these. Welcome back. You make it over there? What?
Six online. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now I got something showing up in a field that should not be there. So it's being called from replaceable, and I don't know what fucking one it's
No,
calling it.
Coca-Cola factory. I thought that was a Coca-Cola factory, not a Coke factory.
Mm. All right. There is the hull in the editor. I moved it out of its main transform group. So now it will give me actual coordinates on the map.
Yeah.
I've already moved the water tower.
Okay, and the logs on the back left, the bottom left corner there, gotta be moved to the ones next to the
Yeah,
little tiny shack.
these ones right here, which I'm going to move the cell point that's over here over to
No,
where
no,
the.
not the ones near, not the ones
No,
near
no,
the tree
no.
line.
Look,
They can see where
look.
they're at.
They're all connected.
Yeah.
And I got to move that pile to put the cell point over here. So when I move
So
that pile,
you
it's
gotta,
going to move
yeah,
them
you
all.
gotta go down through and figure which one of the is the one on the back left corner.
Well, yes and no. Because I'm going to move this entire pile. And then when I do that, then I will figure out where to put those afterward. It's going to take them with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'll just move them after that once we get that
Yeah.
situated. And all these little piles over here are part of the sawmill area, so they can be just
Yeah.
deleted.
Basically, loading the factory as a mod in the items is the same thing for replaceable. Is the same thing as having it in the map because the name you put on the front is usually the name of your actual map zip file, right?
Right.
So all you got to do is put the name of the actual
The mod
and then
folder.
call that
Yep.
yeah, and then the XML from inside of that.
Right. Because we're going to need to do that one. We're going to need to do the happy hippie. And
the three storages too.
yeah.
I had to redo them, but I mean that's should be minor there.
Well, if we use this original building, keep it where it is, we're going to have 4 different buildings we could use for storages.
Yeah.
This one, this one, this one, or that one.
Yeah.
Which means I just got to take them out of the main transform group, and then we'll have an accurate XML.
Technically, You can have three separate storages. You can have them in one if you wanted to.
I mean, this one
Plus,
big
the
building.
way the way the storages work, they still work through the same way as the new global suite. You have to go into them and select the pallets you want to export out.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, it's a little more work because I have to go in and put all three inputs into one building. But I mean, they're going to use the one input and the one output. The
Mhm.
only difference is the placement of the longboard pallets. I think are spaced out more because of the size of them than the other ones, right?
Mhm. Oh man.
But if I use the spacing from the longboard pallets, that'll work for all three types. Because
Right.
that'll be the widest spacing. So I mean, technically, we can do it from one building. That edit the display a bit, but I mean, that's neither here nor there.
I know I'm going to toy around with some of the open areas that's got trees in it right now because factory wise, all my missions, transport missions, are
Yeah,
using the factories that are on the map,
yeah.
including the Happy Hippie. There should be one right there, and one right there. No, actually, it's just that one. Never mind. But the dairy's got two different transport missions to it. Now, the one I can get rid of is the fuel. The fuel has no transport mission, or does it? Nope, we pick up something here to fuel and deliver it somewhere. Never mind. Even the beer has a transport mission. I mean, I could rearrange how this is done. I could move this point somewhere else and open this area up for placeables right here
Yeah.
somehow. So I never did put the trees back in here. Oops. I realized that afterward. I didn't finish all the tree work up through here. Which is fine. We can use this whole area as placeables. I just got to do something about my missions.
Well,
We got a wool sell point there. We got the McDonald's, which is a sell point. The dump is right there by the sign. So we can still make our shit burgers. I mean, there should even be a mission for this. Nope, there isn't one for this. So I could technically delete all this and put a placeable spot right here, too. Room for expansion. Yep, yep. File. Save it right there. Tab. Hey, we got some pallets already. And we got board pallets. So it's definitely working, Winston.
we'll be taking answering your message.
Afternoon.
Joe is here.
Joe's alive.
Oh, checked out the cat pack last.
Huh?
Checked the cat pack out last night.
That's good.
Uh, the the ones without dollies can't get them to color change,
I didn't even try the color change.
and
Yeah, we're working.
the one with dollies, I couldn't get to hook to anything.
I got them hooked up.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Where'd you hook them to?
Themselves.
You did get
Oh,
the one from Omega, right?
no, the ones that you uploaded.
Oh no no if you go to your if you go to your Discord, I sent you a mega link for the cat pack the edited version.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't upload them to the Google Drive because I was having trouble getting to the Google Drive at the time. So I sent you a mega link for both the cat pack and the sawmill.
Yeah, I forgot about them links.
I'm actually streaming them now. I can hook right up here. That one's all hooked together.
I'm just making somebody jealous. That's all.
Oh shoot! I forgot to come over here to the farm and move some stuff. Damn it. Well, the editor's still open, so I'll just have to do that and then
I'm
save
still
again.
going to copy. No, the other tanker I'm going to bring over, the 60-foot one, the
Mhm.
one that I had my petrocan line on, the cat one. The long set, I'm going to have that one fuel trailer only, so that hopefully we'll be able to fuel up from it
Mm.
because it uses a different setup, right?
Mhm.
What's it called? There's a tip occlusion,
Mm.
and I've already tried a trailer that tip occlusion that I can fill my trucks from. So I just got to set it up as a pure fuel trailer to get it to work right. And then the more pack now will be once the beta testing is done. I can make I can make a factory that makes firewood pallets.
Yeah, but you gotta split the wood first with the wood splitter, right?
No, the factory's going to do that.
Oh, the factory's gonna do that.
The factory's going to do that. Fuck that shit. I noticed one mistake too. The area that comes up that if I place a factory down in a save file and I go out and I change it and I accidentally change the name so that it comes in and I got to reload it as a different factory, you can't place anything where the original one was placed.
Hmm. What if it's leaving like a collision or something?
Well, it's leaving something because it's basically the save file still it still looks for it. So
Mhm.
have you tried the pin lock?
Mhm.
That's a great function. Yeah, these work a lot better than having the dolly separate.
I just moved all these trees and saved it. I just haven't reloaded the mat,
Yeah,
which would make me have to start a new save game anyway for that. But
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about them links in Discord, and I downloaded the ones or somebody put on
don't worry, little doggy,
my
I won't
drive.
crash. I promise.
I'm assuming you would put them on there.
It was late last night, so
If anybody's wondering what Winston was talking about when he talked about pin lock, if I was to back up right now, watch the dolly. See how the dolly's turning? I'll straighten it back out. Hit X. Now the dolly doesn't turn. so we can force the trailer however we want it. Makes it a lot easier to back them up. Hit X again
Especially
and
with
it
frame in the
unlocks.
building.
See? Hit X again and it's unlocked.
Yeah. You gotta remember to put him in the credits for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Was it
BDS,
B?
BD, BSB, or I, all right. I'm trying to look. So
BDBSSB. No, never found it yet. So.
this, where you got your light pole in this is where the ramp comes out of the pond.
Mm-hmm.
So I may have to do a little bit of groundwork if it's not level here. Make it dirt and whatnot instead. I think the only thing that's going to be the issue is where the input for wood chips is. I may have to figure out how to move stuff around and get to it. You know what I mean? Because the wood chips are in this corner. You got the pond right there where the truck is.
Mm.
You got a big
Like I
building
said, I
out
mean,
here.
like I said, I can change that. I can run. I can switch it to diesel, so and then just have the pumper. That way, you just back up the trailer, so you wouldn't have to move anything. I could switch the production from
Well,
fuel from
actually,
wood to diesel.
would it be able to fit right here?
No, because you got that other little shed there.
The shed can move. I'm just trying to think of a way to not have to redo the whole backside of the factory.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just saying is that if I switch it to diesel, you get rid of that machine altogether and just put a generator there, or a pump, or a fuel tank, or whatever. You know.
We could.
But you see how this one here don't have that extra piece on it either?
Yeah, it's been
Or
cut off.
your deck sticks out further. Yeah.
It's been cut off somehow. But we got a door that would open here if it was openable.
Yeah, but I think that piece is attached to the conveyor system.
That's good. It attaches to this.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
is
just
it
saying, but
attached to the
that
other
angle
thing?
piece that's on there, I think is part of that conveyor system. So when I use the other one, it should I mean, it's the only difference is if I imported in your conveyor system and your ramp from yours and put it in this one, it should look exactly like yours. We're pretty damn close to it. I'm gonna check that out first because this way would make it a lot easier for me, since this is already pretty close to set up anyway, close to yours. Yeah, I got to move the production output production a little bit, but I mean,
Well, I
uh,
think we can get away with pretty much everything
mm-hmm.
except for the
the
two
the
inputs.
log input can stay where it's to.
Yeah, I have to tweak it a little bit on the map side, but it could stay there.
Yeah.
Because I've got a pile of logs right here where I'm standing. That's the log cell point right behind me. If I was actually on the map where it is, we got a cell point right here where I'm standing.
Yeah.
So technically, I wouldn't even have to move the cell point, but that
Well,
would
yeah,
get
but you got to
confusing
remember.
for
Yeah, you got to
people.
remember. Yeah, but you got to remember is if we're going to do production where you take the logs and turn them into different products, technically the sell point for the logs wouldn't. You could add a sell point for the logs say at the port or whatever you got. I mean, you don't have to technically have it at the sawmill. You can move it to another part of the sawmill. The
Yeah,
sell point
that's why I was
and
thinking of
have the
putting it in
production
the
together.
woods across from it.
Yeah, I'd move your sell point away and just have the production on this building alone by itself. So man, that's the only difference. I just gotta import in your ramp and your conveyor system, and it should be exact. Yeah. If it's done right, it should go in the same place. So I'll test it out anyway. I said on the backup.
Sawmill visit. What the hell? It just put me in a pile of logs. Yeah, move the cell point to where this pile of logs is.
Yeah.
Instead of down there, it'll be here.
Yeah, because this pile of logs will be gone. So
Oh, I see. This comes out from where that door is. This deck is missing. You can
yeah,
see where that's.
that piece of deck is part of that ramp system
Mhm.
or the
You
conveyor system.
and you can see where it's glitching in right here.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll fix that little glitch issue.
So get rid of these logs, or move them, or
Yeah.
something. And see, I'll have to level this off. Otherwise, we'll be dropping them into the pond.
Well, that's an easy fix. I
Yeah.
got an easy fix for that. Move those two piles of logs, and where the wood sign is at,
Move the
put
input
the
trigger
drop
here.
off for the. Well, why don't we leave that marker where you have it,
Mhm.
where your cell point is to, and turn the cell point into the drop off for the factory.
Yeah, you could do that.
This way, it's out of the way. I mean, and it's not going to interfere with your pallet because the pallets are going to be turned sideways against the conveyor system,
Mhm.
and your actual pallet production is on the back out of the way. And then I'll switch out the wood chips for for diesel fuel, and you can put it to the left of that anywhere along there. Then right
Yeah, put it by this building, or put it out in the
on the end,
front,
go
or
over to around the corner there. No, to your right, right there along that wall, right there where that pile of what is that? We can put the
I thought there was an output here.
there is where that pile of logs is at,
Yeah,
but
we'll
I'm
put
talking
it
about around the corner.
here.
Yeah, yeah, you move the shed, and put the diesel pump. Yeah, right where you're standing now.
Yeah, right
Where
here in this
yeah,
corner by the conveyor.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Because you got plenty of room to get your truck in there to fill it up,
Mhm.
and I can try to find a pipe or something to run in underneath the building for almost like a diesel line, right?
Right.
Like a fuel line. Because everything it's all the mechanics are inside the building that run anyway, and it all requires diesel to run. So
I mean, we can just delete this building out of the map. It's not going to matter.
yeah. So that's what we'll do. Okay, and then I won't worry, and I'll just change the output for yours. That's all. The input, I mean, the input for the fuel,
Move the
because
input for
that's
the
minor.
fuel.
Changing input fuel is minor, and only thing I got to do is eliminate the fill plane. That's the only thing that's got to come out of it.
Then we'll just slide this input over here to where this is.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. I'll put the log input there, and we just move the you just put your wood cell point over where that pile of logs is going to be disappearing from.
The fuck is wrong with the
Eh,
texture on it? Whatever.
Anybody ever get the compost
I think someone's already
going
done
in
that.
that team?
I think someone has done that.
Mm.
I do believe they have.
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Make my supper.
Supper. I'm hungry too.
I haven't looked into looking for one. But the thing is, to use compost, it has to be set up on a map.
Fill planes. I love fill planes.
Harry had his set up in 17 where you could use compost from the field as fertilizer.
Mm. Honestly, I don't know why I'm going to be planting anything. I got to restart the save anyway. This being a seasons map, it's going to take forever and a fucking day to grow. Right? Now, give me a chance to test the triggers now that I've sped them up. Oh, yeah, that's much better. I set them at 2,000 liters a second instead of 200. Or heaven forbid the fuel one that was only set to fucking 20. We don't want them filling up too fast, but we don't want them crawling dead ass slow. Alright, where is the Amazonian? I want to see where the package is. Hey, it came from Hebron, Kentucky. Where the hell's Hebron, Kentucky? Joe?
Don't ask me.
Figure maybe it was near Louisville or something.
Highly unlikely.
See, this thing needs a pin lock on its fucking attacher.
What's that?
This fucking cedar.
Oh, for the cart?
Mm-hmm. Get over there. I want to fill you up. Thank you. Then we got to have the seed usage and all that adjusted on this map too.
Yeah.
You guys are off quiet over there watching the stream.
I'm good at messing and adjusting the little small script stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm just curious how everything that I park over here in the trees keeps ending up moving itself into the parking lot.
And then trying to adjust the animal species script.
Mm-hmm. All right, what do we got here? We're on wheat. What we really need is oats.
I got it. I got it giving more milk, but the manure thing is it's not working out too well.
I love having to fight with stuff, right? Now, I know I'm not cultivating this. I just plowed it. But I use liquid fertilizer on here, and with liquid fertilizer, you should not have to cultivate.
You have to look at your log. You have to look at your info stream for your field.
I'm going to in a moment.
Because I know it works on spreading manure like that, but
I just had to have something to eat myself here, so I just ate a biscuit. One that my daughter gave me last night when I had to run back over there because she forgot to give my other daughter my batteries.
Did Kayla leave this morning?
Yep. I'm assuming she did. She didn't stop here like she said she was gonna, but I may have still been sleeping when she left, so. Although I got up at like 7:30, but who knows? Kids. As long as they have a safe and uneventful trip, we're all good. Tried to sucker a friend of mine into bringing me back some potato chips from the East Coast. But apparently he didn't fucking see my post or don't give a shit. He went to Niagara Falls and then he ended up in Cape Cod, which I know Humpty Dumpty chips are sold in Massachusetts. He was also in Connecticut and Rhode Island, and I know they're sold there too. So I was hoping he'd pick me up some. It's been over 10 years since I've had those chips, and I would really love to have some.
Yeah, you can't find those chips here.
Well, they're fertilized and they're dark blue, so it worked.
I knew in 17 it didn't work. It didn't work like that.
Well,
It only worked. It only worked for like manure.
Well, it said it needed to be limed, so I limed it. It said it needed to be plowed, so I plowed it, put the lime down, then I put liquid fertilizer down. So they should be good to go. Yeah, what we has? Oh, thank you, Peachy, for the follow. Olivia's just sitting here on the desk enjoying the fresh air. It looks like it's raining out. Yep, it's raining out. I have no idea who the hell that is. I just walked across the lawn out there either.
We haven't had any rain here in over a month.
Well, it hadn't rained here, and then all of a sudden we're getting little showers. I don't know if you can see it in the camera that's pointing outside, but the road is wet out there. Alright, so I got 2 small fields with oats. Let's go. I should probably grow some hemp and throw in the. Oops. Hey, hey, hey! Stop pushing me around, you little fucking car. What you did to me? You got me all locked up. Now I can't go forward. Stupid car. I guess I'll throw a field of hemp in up here. And I'll put the happy hippie in, even though I need. No, I can't put the happy hippie in because he's got this thing needing milk and everything else. And well, I don't have milk. I don't have cows. I haven't bought any. Wheat, barley, corn, soybeans. I went right by what I was going to put in here now. Oats, grass, cotton. There we go. I'll throw some alfalfa down. That way I can get some grass to bale up. And sorry, but this cedar is private, folks. If you see one going around here that's being shared by a certain someone, the lights don't work on it, the particles don't work on it. He got a copy from me, and then he's going around sharing it.
Same
Which
thing
he's
with the
not
map.
supposed to be sharing this, the map, or any of it, but he does what he wants because he thinks he's Mr. Special. That's why he ended up on a blacklist. His entire group has ended up on this list. They're people not to be trusted with your stuff. And the average person going out there looking for mods and whatnot doesn't know about the blacklist. And the reason why they don't know about it is because it's a modder's resource. So people like us know who not to share our stuff with because they like to take shit that's not theirs, put their name on it. Just like this tractor. He can't have this version of this tractor. Although he took a version that I had originally made. But he can't get this version. He doesn't have access to it. He's not going to. It stays private.
Maybe you can get all the people that that are doing the private thing like you're doing now, like
Mhm.
you're doing,
Mhm.
and others are doing.
Mhm.
Maybe everybody that's doing that can get together and share amongst themselves.
Well, that is the point of my Facebook group that I've created. Is for us modders that actually make things and not edit somebody else's work and call it mine type thing. Where we can all band together and maybe take these people out. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're never going to shut them down. But if we can make everybody else aware of what these people do and get the support of the people for the actual modder instead of the thieves, if we can get people to stop supporting the thief and start supporting the actual modder, maybe we'll get somewhere. But they'd rather support the thief because if I support dickhead over here that's stealing shit from the modder over there, I'll get the mod that the modder over there won't release because the dickhead stole it. Well, that's not the way it should work. If the dickhead wouldn't steal it, it might get released to the public. But no, the dickhead steals it, and then next thing you know, all the modders keep their shit private. That's how it works, guys. Do not support the people that steal stuff or leak stuff or whatever the hell they're fucking doing. Because this is why you're not seeing the good mods, folks. The good shit is staying private, out of the reach of the thieves, and out of the reach of people that would really appreciate good mods, not bugs and everything else that come in the mods. I mean, I know everybody says, "Oh, it's just another modder whining." No, it's another modder telling the fucking truth. Huh, I want wheat. I need wheat for chickens, even though it don't really fucking matter. I ain't gonna play it long enough to do it. But whatever. Then I gotta get editing a geo for this map too.
what I want to do. I have to go to Walmart.
Oh no, not the Walmart.
No more sodas. That's
You're out of soda?
yep.
I will be soon.
I mean, I got a couple of Mountain Dews over here, but I don't
Oh.
like to drink them too much.
You got the good stuff there. Oh, there's a bump in my field. What do I do? I guess it's called go slower. I must have missed the spot when I was fertilizing, Joe.
Yeah.
Or liming or something. I don't know. No. It says it's fertilized. Well, why it's discolored? You can get JK
Well,
back around here. He needs to fix my PDA for me because he's really good at it.
yeah, that one looks a little strange compared to the others.
It's the same PDA I've used since 17 for this map. I know I got to figure out which placeable is making a set of pipes show up in my cattle area or my cow pen.
Yeah.
I have no idea where they're coming from, so I got to look through all the placeables. Nope, hit the wall.
Yeah.
If you were to go out, I wonder if you can see them from the road. There go the duckies. Now you can see them from here, kinda. Way out here in the middle, I've got 2 pipes. Or is it? I don't know. Something like that. With a valve. I have no idea what fucking placeable they're attached to. I thought they were attached to the cow one, so I loaded that up. Not in there. So they're attached to something, and I need to figure it out so I can get rid of them. bring us over to the back 40 and park it. Let's go see how we're doing at the sawmill. Pretty good on that. We just running low on logs or something? Or does this thing just produce very slowly? I guess this thing just produces slowly.
Yep. What's it say in the menu on the? They got the global company.
I'm not sure if this is global or what he's got going on. This is something Papa Smurf gave us for us to fuck with.
Oh,
He sent us an early copy so we could mess with it and see what we could do with it. So Winston's been messing with it, seeing what he can do.
hang on.
Oh, I guess I can go cut more trees. I don't own that land, really. It's just that far over that I can't cut it. Okay. I love them little trees. They're just there to annoy people. Ah, go forward. Oh, what do we get stuck on here, boys? Got stuck on something. Caught on that other tree or something. It's raining out pretty good now. You can even see it in the camera. Now, let's see what that gives us. help if I dumped them off on the right side, right? Only 19%. Welcome back, Mr. Winston. Where are we at? Do we have one full pallet yet? Nope, still only 3/4. Oh no, we got sawdust, wood chips, whatever. I see the little tiny dot. Oh boy. Ah. Now I got all kinds of cultivating missions. Look, I can just move some stuff from the distillery to the boathouse. Oh, that's a use for your trailers, Winston.
Yeah.
Since I haven't produced enough pallets to really do anything yet. Only difference is we don't need to take all of them, right? We only need to take one trailer because it's probably like 3 or 4 pallets. So what are we moving? Rum, whiskey, what? Let's go find out.
Looking at Coca-Cola Factory Place, you need sugar, caffeine, and water.
Caffeine?
Yeah, for this to work, you need to install the sugar factory and the coffee bean greenhouse. So yes, you get the caffeine from the coffee beans.
Hmm.
So so what is it? The coffee greenhouse makes caffeine, does it? That's freaking stupid. Why did I change that?
Trailers get knocked down the trees. Problem with having a skinny road and one lane of traffic. Going against you. Ooh, we got barrels of whiskey. Do I have them all? Yep, I have them all. Boy, the boathouse is going to be jumping tonight with all this whiskey.
We need to do a special where you show everything that's in the more that comes with the more pack.
I thought I did that the other night.
No, you only showed the one trailer. It said when it, I mean, it's a lot. It's a 152 megabyte zip file, but it's a lot of pieces, individual pieces. You get the 40 trailers for all the headers, at least 3 trailers, and the big M500 wide mower, and there's the swather plus the swather that's 10-inch mower. I don't know what else. I don't remember what everything else is in that pack. Oh yeah, baler.
Need a tree again. Oh, who put all these trees on here? No, I gotta get out of the cab, in-cab view. Which button moves it? Transport mission complete. Fuck it. I'll go through the water. Or maybe I can skip it and go this way.
Is it gonna turn into mission or?
Yeah, well.
Make sure those 2 that were only half on the trigger actually get counted.
Oh, it said it was complete. Let's see it come up on my screen. Hey, that log didn't get put in a spot. What the hell? We're not supposed to be there. Yeah, there you're going. All right, let's see what we got in here. All right, let's see. We has this, which there's going to be another skin on this before it ever gets released. I mean, I don't have nothing to mow right now, so.
Strange, you don't have the newest version of the pack then. You don't have the newest version of the pack.
And apparently you haven't sent it to me.
Because I redid the. That's included in the main pack, and it's got the same background as all the rest of the pieces. Should have started off with that one there, the 40 driver, should have started the pack.
You get your different wheels. Big wheels. And you get your pipe, which goes long, short, basically the same as mine. Extension, which gives you a bigger capacity because this does hold its own stuff in it. We've got the head that goes with it. And then we got a mowing head that goes with it. I'm not buying that. Got the cart that goes with the heads. Then we got the X-disc mower. Then we got your trailers. What are you barking about? You want a cover? Yes, no.
Yeah, we
Wheel
can
options.
at least get one of them to cover.
Get your wheel options. Get the pickup wagon. Got beacon lights, no beacon lights, different wheels.
I like the arms on this one better than on BD's though.
Well, they don't have collision on them, so they won't get caught in the trees. This is one of them that I really like. Is this one?
Yeah, I've always loved that one. I still wish they had the option to rotate the bin to the other side and what they like they used to have on it.
I've
Oh
already
yeah, you
bought
got the
that.
new one. No, you got the new Big M. That's the newest version there.
How come I got two of them in here?
Because the other one must be the early separate mod.
Oh, okay. Now I got both of them. And then we've got the rake.
Swather.
Rake, same thing. Baler, which you can change it for the bale collect that you can add to the end, or just bale drop, shoot. The big mower
Like
decks.
I like the extension better though.
And I do believe that was it for that kit, wasn't it? See, I still have
Yep.
that one too. Oh yeah, and we've got his cars too. Police car.
I still gotta add all the other colors of that. Just when I got basic colors. I'm gonna be redoing that one for what do you call it, the just a regular Dodge Demon.
Mm-hmm.
I did redo the thing for color select, but
Horse trailers. Make tires a little wider. I would anyway. Just a little. I seem awful
yeah,
skinny. But it's full
there's
color
not
select.
much room there for wider tires.
So you got multiple different color selects you can use. And we've got the fuel or the dual truck that he just finished setting up. And the trailer that goes with it.
Then the trailer is strictly fuel. Yeah, that trailer is actually strictly a fuel trailer. You can fuel from that one.
Back end up. Oh no, doggy's barking. And this one, which is his ramp truck. Let's go red. We'll go black ramps. Change your wheels. Add beacon, remove beacon. And here is the trailer for said ramp truck. Same thing, wheel selection. You're gonna make it match the truck, you know. What are you barking about? What is I don't know why she's barking. Oh yeah, they've already seen this one though. The Volkswagen bus.
Mm-hmm.
They've already seen that one.
Yep.
Huh. Well, I've got two of the mowers now, even though they are slightly different. I have two of them now. With These are the wide version mowers. I don't have any grass to mow right now, so it's kind of pointless to go very far with them. But you unfold them. And they cut double the width of the in-game. They got a custom hitch on the back for pulling your trailers, PTO, everything is on it. And there's no collision on the extensions, so you could wait till the stupid car goes by and literally go right through the tree or the post or whatever you're near, fence line, what have you. But there is a collision on the main body, so you still have to worry about that collision. But you can get in between trees, fence posts, fences, everything you wouldn't normally be able to get in between with the in-game, which makes it nice. And oh wait, that's 3-point hitch, never mind. Come on. And it does have a swather option on it where you can have it all the way through. So let's get this down to the main farm for when I do have grass later on. Because seasons is turned on, it's a pain in the ass. I have no grass right now, not for a little while. It's growing, I guess is what you want to say. What the fuck has got you all worked up? I'm sitting here shaking now. What's got you all worked up? Hold on. It ain't delivered, so that's not why she's worked up. I've just seen maybe they'd been here and I didn't see him walk by. So if you see somebody walk by on that camera, you guys let me know. Because I don't always pay attention to it. What do you want, Olivia? Now you're coming over to see me? Huh? What? What the fuck you want? You want to get in my chair? Want me to put you over in my chair? You sick of sitting in front of the window? Huh? Is that what it is? Are you cold or something? Huh? I'll eventually get you a new cushion. I've already got it in my wish list on Amazon. I will eventually get you a new cushion. Oh, now she won't even look at me. I don't know what the fuck I've done. Come here. Get in the chair. Go crawl underneath the blanket if that's what you want. Oh, no. Apparently she wanted to get down. Okay. Oh, she's down. Did I lose you, Winston?
I'm still here.
You went awful quiet.
Who's watching?
Well, it's just going to take me a little bit to get to the farm.
Hmm.
Big map, 27 miles an hour.
Well, usually you're driving awful slow there.
It says I'm doing 27 miles an hour. I got my finger pushed straight down on the button. And yes, the cover, everything works, see? Yeah, X. Is it X that unfolds it? Well, that's the mower. I'm on the wrong one. Oh. Oh, V. There, that drops the head down and the arms down. Never mind. Yeah, see what happens when you buy too much shit at the shop? You fill up the parking lot, it shows up down here. So at least I ain't gonna have to bring everything back to the shop, huh? Or the store, or the farm, I mean. The farm, yeah, whatever. But we're gonna park this over here by this stuff. We're gonna play around with this here for a bit. Because we ain't got no grass yet. It's growing, slowly. Hello. Just walk through a person. I thought you had ramps that went to the ground on this. No? Oh god, we're gonna have an accident. Somebody open the hood. Oh, anybody's curious. There you go. It does have a motor, see? Ooh. It has a motor, folks. Better shut that before we get in an accident. Do a burnout in your truck, Winston.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get the other ramps up?
On the back, the trailer when you raise it up and down with the foldable, the back ramp to the ground is on the mail control. Where on the truck it's reversed. I think mail control covers the up ramp and the foldable covers the lower ramps on the truck.
Oh, okay, there we
I
go.
think, I think the left mouse button forward and back to bring in the back ramps on the trailer. X to raise and lower the upper deck.
Oh wait, I should have loaded the. Hold on, I already got it screwed up.
No, not you.
No, you got to load the top ramp before you load the bottom ramp on the truck.
Do you?
No, stop! You fit two on that ramp?
Wow.
Can you fit two on this ramp?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can fit two on there.
Fuck the rest of them.
Well, with that specific model, it's a little tight, but yeah.
Buy a razor too. What the fuck? Thought I had. Where the hell are the other cars? Did I get the red car? No, didn't get the red car. I don't know who drove what. I don't watch those movies, so red, pink, whatever. All right, is that enough cars? Got a mess out here, guys. We even created a traffic jam. Apparently, I left one of these running. Oops. I'm such a terrible mod thief. You know that, Winston? I'm so bad at stealing mods that I've even got the mod creator watching my channel right now. And in here talking with me. Isn't that pretty horrible? At least according to that one person, I'm a thief and stealing people's tractors and whatnot. Like that yellow one over there. What are you telling people? Give it again. I think I've lost Winston. He probably fell asleep. Oh. The hell, when did I get it? Oh, I got in that. Or did I get the cruising option here, or do I have to do engine settings in this car? Come on. Oh, come on. Same thing. How did I get in? Oh, I got in a car. Well, I guess that didn't work. Alright. And on that note, folks, I am going to take a little siesta. I will be back in a little bit. So, I will put it on the intermission, and I will be back.